Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Let's Finance Your Freedom. Today I will be talking about one of my favorite stocks, one or two stocks that ETF basically, that I really enjoy investing in. Every so often when I have money, I would be, whether the stock's going up, the ETF is going up or down, I would be just investing my money into this ETF so that in the long runs, it's gonna earn more money. Now, I talked before in other videos how I love to invest into index funds versus individual stocks. I do a little bit of an individual stock as well, but for the majority of the money, I would be transitioning from individual stock to buying index funds and ETF, so that it would be less work for me in the long runs, and it's the risk versus investing into small amount of stock with a large amount of money, let's just say $1,000 into stock versus $1,000 into 500 stock, for example. That's what I meant. So let's just say you have $1,000 and you're not sure what to do, how to go about investing into the stock market. Index funds or ETFs are a great way to for beginners or for seasoned investors. Hands off and low fees is definitely going to be index funds or ETF. Today is going to be I'm going to be talking about Vanguard Information Technologies. Its ticker symbol is VGT, and VGT is one of my long-term favorite. I have VGT, VOO stock that I'm looking into, and VTI. Either that. Now, the good thing about VGT is that it's mainly focused on, these are the top holding here. As you can see, that is 382 stocks right now, and the majority is into, let's see, as you can see, Microsoft and Apple's and Visa, MasterCard, all that stuff here. So it's the expense ratio is a little bit higher than the regular S&P 500 or total stock market, which is about 0.1%, meaning that every $1,000 you just need to move one digit over. It will be $1, fees for the whole entire year. This is a gross expense ratio for the whole year. So $1 for $1,000 invested. Let me know what you think about that. And versus the regular VOO, VTI, or Fidelity version of it, which is the S&P 500 I'm sorry, the Fidelity S&P 500 is FSAIX, and the Fidelity Total Stock Market is FSKAX. Those Fidelity that I just mentioned has only 0.015%, meaning that is 15 cents for $1,000 invested into those two funds, which is really great. Hoping that they do keeping that fees low for long term. Now, the reason why I like the VGT is that it's most of the time outperform the S&P 500, and if you comparing their their data, their graph here with the Fidelity S&P 500, it tends to be a lot better. They're doing a lot better. So you click on here, you can see that. Here you go. So this is the 10 years of the Fidelity 500 here. So the 10-year is come up to be only 14% versus 10 years here, which is about, sorry, hold on, let me go down real fast. Right here, 10 years, 18% right here at the bottom here. And then 5 years is 19%, almost 20%. And then 1 year, I know this year is losing a lot, but 3 years is about 16%. And Fidelity Total Stock Market, let's just look at that real fast. You go to Yahoo Finance and have all this stuff up there. So you can scroll down to summary and scroll down to performance. It shows you all that data. So the 10-year, it's roughly very similar to the S&P 500, about 14%, 3 years, 5 years. See, it's, for the long term, it's going to be doing better than the S&P 500 and the total stock market. So that's one of the reasons why I think it's worth it to pay for that 1%, 0.1% versus which is the expense ratio is 0.1% versus the 0.015%. So you can take a look to see if is something that you're interested in, and you don't want to keep track of these, buying in and out of these stocks. They do it for you already. You can view all these 382 stocks holding here and their breakdown. And what else is here? And the risks. Let me see. You can do the 1 year, the 5 years. You can look at 5 years. So you compare the 10 years returns on VGT long term with the SP 500 and total stock market, it's going to do a lot better long term. Performance right here. See that? It's a lot better. And you can scroll down and see. Okay, so the next things I want to touch base on is, with the, let's just say you want to buy, can you buy Vanguard ETF in the Fidelity platform? And the answer is yes, but I believe there might be a fee. You might want to look into that before um, you buy on those. And right now, the Morningstar rating the Vanguard, the VGT as 5 stars. So it's really something you can look. The good thing about Fidelity is that, look at that, it's telling you what it means and all that stuff is really great. See that? Outperform. It's outperformed 213 funds with the Morningstar. So it's a great platform, Fidelity, that they offer this for free. Usually with Morningstar, you have to pay a monthly fee just to get access into the Morningstar data and stuff like that. And the ETF is something that is kind of trading like stocks as well. And the majority is going to be large cap companies, and the ETF meaning that you can buy throughout the day versus a mutual fund you have to buy it going to be only at the end of the day, the stock day. So that's something that you might want to think about. Let me know what you think in this video about the difference between the VGT and the Fidelity or Vanguard, S&P 500 or Fidelity and Vanguard total stock market. And let me know what you think is better. Is it better to invest into the Vanguard VGT here, or is it better to do S&P 500? See you next video.